lovelies, good morning. Welcome to our Blue Heron Yarns Trunk Show. Yay! We have Blue Heron Yarns here again, yay, hooray, for an awesome May trunk show. The show will be up through the entire month of May. Demian's brought us some real pretty things this time. We've got this bulky rayon chenille. We have some of the fine organic cotton. This is 100% organic cotton. It's a fingering weight. I've got a few skeins of the thicker DK weight cotton. These are in store only, I think. I might put them on the website. And then we've got some of this cotton rayon metallic, which is really cool. This is a worsted weight. A new base, which is this cotton rayon boucle. And then over here, we've got the popular cotton rayon seed, which is slick. It's like these little granny stacks. If you're a spinner, see the little nubbles? Those are like granny stacks in the rayon. And they look like little seeds or like beads. They come out super cool. And then I've got two colorways of cotton rayon twist. And then of course we've got the rayon loop. Rayon loop is, it's like a bulky weight, I wanna say, because it's 300 some yards in an 8-ounce hank. All of Demian's yarn, all the Blue Heron comes in 8-ounce hanks. So when you're looking at the price, remember that's the price of what you normally pay for 200 gram hanks or 3.5 ounce hanks. But these are double the size, hooray! So 42 bucks for 8 ounces of cotton or cotton rayon that's hand dyed. It's actually a really, really good deal. And then of course we've got some cool samples, the Pebble Beach shawl, this really awesome rayon loop shrug, which is like super simple to make, party tabards, all kinds of pretties. We have links to pattern ideas on the show website, which is lovelyyarns.com/Blue Heron. So let's look at some of this stuff. Let's start over here with the bulky rayon chenille. This is like, it's really soft. So Demian's mom makes all the samples that I know. I think she makes all the samples, or I know she did. And this is like really soft, and she is a knitter. So these are all like knitted samples. This stuff is really soft, very smushy. Imagine this would be really good for plushies or for like fancy winter scarves. And this is like a chevron pattern on here, which is hard to see in the dark. Maybe if we lay it down. I know you're like bag of cookies. Let's see here. Okay, so now you can see the chevron pattern when it's laid out. So just a simple chevron pattern. We do have a link to this pattern on the website, but let's look at this yarn. Okay, so the bulky rayon chenille, these are $38 a hank for 8 ounces. It's 250 yards, bulky weight, and colors are up here. This really pretty one. This is Sea Star, and then we have hibiscus, soft pink. Next to soft pink is daffodil. And then we have milk chocolate. Next to milk chocolate, we have indigo sea. And then there's heather, plum. And then there's actually two colors. There's plum, this plum and blueberry. I want to say they're the same, but I think they're slightly different. The blueberry looks slightly bluer, and this is a tie to hold the skein together, but I think it's a very slight difference to make them slightly different colorways. So plum is pinker, blueberry is a little bluer, a touch more bluer. Or it could just be my eyes and they're exactly the same. I took them outside. I had a real hard time telling the difference. And then this is also, they could just be the same. This is deep water. So it's like this deep indigo with this smoky gray. And then next to it is, I think this is denim. It is denim. So this is denim. And then last is silver, which is real pretty silvery gray. So, I mean, you can see how soft it is. The rayon chenille is soft. And Demi said like his mom, like he's had a couple of people make samples out of this stuff and nobody had any problems with it worming or anything. Because, you know, sometimes like if it's flat chenille, it'll worm, but this feels like a rounder. It's very soft, like velvety feeling, you know, the happy chenille. So now moving on. Okay, yeah, we'll start up here. This is the fine organic cotton, which is a fingering weight. And there's some of it here. There's some of it here. This is our price list. All the yarns, of course, available at lovelyyarns.com/Blue Heron. So in the fine organic cotton is 100% organic cotton. You get 1,050 yards and an 8-ounce hank. And these are each $42. This one is called Lavender Blue. And then next to Lavender Blue is a Water Hyacinth. So this is Water Hyacinth. And then this pretty spring green with a little bit of blue. This is Summer Meadow. And then next to Summer Meadow is Deep Copper. And then this one is Corn, shades of yellow with a little bit of touch of gray. This is Bluegrass, which is sort of like teal and blue-green. And then next to it is Planet or Blue Planet. So it's like the ground and the trees and the water. Sky. Okay, and then this is Chesapeake, and then below Chesapeake is, what is this? I want to say Deep Blue Sea. Aha, Deep Blue Sea. It's like I'm passing the colorway name quiz. And then this bright pinky red, super bright. This is Raspberry, and then next to Raspberry is Bright Sunny Day. So, and see, here's this bright, I think the picture of here. So in the picture online, we have like, you can see like this bright yellow, a little bit of the orange, and then some purple, pretty blues, and then on the back there's like some pretty greens and such. And that's Bright Sunny Day and the Raspberry. And that's what we have for the fine organic cotton. And then for the organic cotton DK, we've got Water Hyacinth. There's some Deep Blue Sea. And then we also have Bright Sunny Day. So the difference is this is a DK weight, it's a little thicker, you get less yardage. It is 630 yards for each 8-ounce hank, and these also are $42. And then this cotton rayon metallic, this is only $36. The cotton rayon metallic is a worsted weight. And you can see, if you look closely at the plies, you see the shiny rayon twisted around with the cotton and this really cool like iridescent metallic. This colorway here is called Fall, like the season, not like down a set of stairs. And then next to it is Mossy Place. This is one of my faves. And then we've got Water Hyacinth. On both of these hooks are Water Hyacinth. And then this one here, this pretty baby here, this one is Deep Copper. Yes, Deep Copper. And then lastly is Parrot. So, and these we will put on the website as well. And then up here is the Cotton Rayon Seed. Cotton Rayon Seed is $42 a skein. And the Cotton Rayon Seed, these are 8-ounce hanks. And I think when you work them up, it comes out as like a heavy DK light worsted. On the label, he's suggesting a size 6 or 7 needle, which says like, and the yardage suggests like a light worsted, gauge to me, because they're saying you get 450 yards, but keep in mind rayon's kind of heavy. So these 450 yards for 8 ounces at $42. So the creamy white is called Polar Bear. We can get real close up so you can see that texture. And these are all like really soft. Like all of the yarns have a really nice feel to them. And next to Polar Bear is Milk Chocolates. And then we have this pale marsh grass. And then next to the marsh grass is Cactus, which is like a cool color. It's got like those dusty purples in it. And then next to Cactus is, what's this one? Tapestry, which is sort of darker. Let me get away from this light. Look how cool that is. Really beautiful colorway, kind of broody. Got like those plum tones. This really cool olive. It's really nice. See the texture really well. And then next to it, of course, the gray is Silver. And then on the row above, we have Bluegrass here. And next to Bluegrass, the more solid looking Marine. And then again, corn. And then this pretty multi is called seahorse. And it's sort of like tomatoey. I don't know if y'all have ever been scuba diving, but when you go underwater, like a lot of the corals kind of look like this. It's real pretty. Wow, what a really nice colorway. This stuff makes great summer tops. Really nice summer tops. As seen in the pretty tabard here. And then also we have this on a sample over here. This is just like a big long fringy triangle shape shawl. Easy to make, but very fun to wear. You can, like, you know, express your inner Stevie Nicks. It's super awesome. Then next to seahorse, we have soft pink. And then daylily is more of a soft orangey tonal. It's got a couple different shades of sort of like a tomatoey orange in here, or like a persimmon maybe. Maybe not quite as hot orange as persimmon. Persimmon's pretty bright, but it's orangey. And then we've got hibiscus, which I love. Look how nice. This is just a bright, happy summer color. And then lastly is sunrise. Here we go. Look at that. It's like pinks and purples, some oranges, a little bit of yellow, some blue for the sky. Really lovely. A little bit of green. Okay, and then down here I've got two colorways of cotton rayon twist. Cotton rayon twist, this is kind of thickish. Like you can see, it's kind of thickish. A lot of people use it either in place of like sport or like a light DK, because you get 630 yards. I guess it's like a sport weight, yeah, 630 yards in an 8-ounce hank. Although they're suggesting needle size 6-7, which would say like heavy. I wonder, maybe the cotton blooms a lot when you wash it. So we've got one of leaf and a whole bunch of deep blue sea. And worked up, yeah, I guess it is sort of like a heavy DK. So this is it worked up. Here, I'll put my hand behind so you can get an idea. Like, those are pretty plump stitches. So yeah, I guess like a heavy DK. There you have it. And this, of course, is the cotton rayon metallic worked up. And then lastly over here we have the rayon loop, which I really like. It's very cool to the touch. And I will say that all the Blue Heron yarns are great for weaving if you are a weaver. This rayon boucle is so interesting. It's just, it feels so good against your skin. Okay, so the rayon loop, great for stockinette and garter as discussed. And like something simple, or if you're doing crochet, it might be tricky to see the stitches in crochet, but because of the texture, but if you are doing crochet, I would definitely keep it something simple. I mean, whatever, and for weaving, it would come out really cool. I don't know that you'd want to use it for warp, although it is slippery. It's not particularly sticky, but I imagine for the weft, you get like a really cool textured effect. You can try it for the warp, see how it goes. I mean, because for 8 ounces, you get 325 yards. So depending on your end's print, like, you know, that could go pretty far. But it's super cool. So these colors, let's talk about the colors. On the end here is deep blue sea. And then again, we have indigo sea, which of course we got to do compare contrast. Here's indigo sea on the rayon loop. Look how much more intense it is than it is on the chenille. Interesting. Okay. So there's the indigo sea, and then next to it is bluegrass, which also looks different than it does on other things. Because look, this is bluegrass and bluegrass. Clearly it's the same color, but it's so deep and intense on this rayon, on the chenille, like on the, not the chenille, on the boucle. The loop on the rayon loop. Oh my gosh. Have not had coffee yet today, so we're just going on steam. Here we go. So next to it, this beautiful green is fern. And then next to fern is our bright sunny day. And then next to bright sunny day is celadon. Like, look how cool this is. I love the texture close up. It's so shiny. And it feels very silky and soft on your skin, like a really nice, cool little feeling. Like, I think if I made something for myself, I probably would want like a real simple, maybe like a tank top or some kind of summer tee. Of course, you can easily make like a triangle shawl, like something real basic. And it's so textured, if you mess up anywhere, no one will notice. So there you go, hides mistakes. This is marsh grass. And then next to marsh grass is rosewood, is this pretty one. Sort of like a coppery brown, like a real warm brown. And then next to rosewood is deep copper. And then we have our daylily again. And daylily is next to hibiscus. I can stand, here we go, so now you can see them. So daylily and then hibiscus. And then this one, the bright orange, is poppy. It's like a super intense orange. I really love it. It's kind of like blowing out the camera. It's so nice. And then on the end is raspberry. Down below we have blueberry, lavender, silver, and polar bear. So see what I mean? Like this blueberry, like look at that, it's really pretty. I love this, it's so shiny and cool. And then the sample, this is like it's a shrug. So you can sort of see here. I know it looks kind of like a skirt, but I mean, that would be a crazy huge waistband. So it's like a Georgette neckline shrug, which is really pretty. And I think it's just done, it looks like it's just done in like a garter. Oh, maybe it's done in stockinette. It's hard to tell. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to tell whether it's stockinette or garter. So it sort of like hides a multitude of sins. But yeah, basic stitch is just gonna make it look awesome. And then here it is in marsh grass. Oh, that bright, brilliant blue down there, that is a colorway called Blue Violet, which we don't have this time, but if you are loving it and you need it on some of Demian's yarns, just give us a call and we'll help you out. And then this is marsh grass knitted up on a simple triangle shawl. And then this is the fine organic cotton knitted and like a chevron thing. And look at these cool opaque beads. I really like they have a matte texture. It makes it interesting. So yeah, so here we go. And that is the show, folks. And we have this up through the end of May. Hopefully everybody loves it and wants to have some of Demian's gorgeosity. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and happy stitching.